What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be reviewing Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 2, Episodes 1 and 2. This video will contain spoilers for the book series and for the TV series. Um, but before I start the review, please, if you enjoy this content or any of my content, please subscribe, like, and share this video. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. Let's get started with the review. So, these two episodes are really good. So this season is adapting the book Sea of Monsters, the second book in the Percy Jackson universe. Why I call it a universe is because it's a universe of books now with multiple book series and all that stuff. So, basically, like, and I loved the first season of this show. Like, this is one of my favorite adaptations of a book that I have ever seen in my life. Right, like. And personally, in my opinion, I think books should be adapted into series more than movies because you have more time with the characters and you have more character development and you can do more, like you can have episodes focus on a specific character beat and character moments, which this season starts off with so first episode, they make a few changes from the book, but they're well changes. What do I say about comic book things, guys? If you guys have noticed what I've said about like nerd things, adaptations adapt. They don't copy. And season 1 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians was very, 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 very book accurate. They make I would say a pretty big change in the first episode where they say that Sally discovered Tyson and he is already living with Percy while they go to Camp Half-Blood. But yeah, they make a few changes, but I think it will make the story flow better for a TV show. But yeah, like, you have, the king introduced, which I don't know the actor, but I know him from somewhere. I don't know his name, but I know him from somewhere. You have the king introduced. You have Tyson introduced. And I actually prefer the way that they introduce Tyson in this season compared to the book. Because the book, he just shows up at Camp Half-Blood one day and they're like, Percy, it's your brother and stuff like that. With this, it makes it more organic. Like, Sally discovers him while she's feeding the homeless, I think she says. And she discovers him. She knows that he's a Cyclops and stuff like that. What they don't know until the end of the first episode is, well, you know this if you've read the books, but Tyson is also a son of Poseidon, so he's Percy's brother. But one of the other things they like, the acting performances, especially from Leah Jeffries and Walker Scoville as well. Like, Annabeth has some scenes in this episode that really are very well performed by Leah Jeffries, because if you don't know, book 2 is like, we haven't seen any like romantic sparks fly yet. They don't kiss until book 3, so I don't think they'll kiss until season 3. But like, this is where like the Percy Beth like relationship really starts, because you saw a lot of that in season 1, but you're going to see more of it in season 2. And I like how much they are, for fans of a book like myself and people that have read the books like myself, they're teasing out more origin with Thalia and stuff like that. And um, so yeah, I really like how they just throw you in it, right? Like there's a previously on Percy Jackson and the Olympians, but they literally just throw you in it, and they're like, okay, you know what this is now. We're just gonna throw you in. Like we're just gonna show you that Grover is hunting for Pam and gets kidnapped by a monster, um, Pasodemus, and I'm not gonna spoil what happens with that storyline because they haven't. Like it's hard for me to talk about the season, guys, without spoiling the book because I have read the second book. So, um, but they like the chemistry between the three of them, Leah Jeffries. I don't remember the guy that plays Grover's name. But the chemistry between them is super dope. Um, I really like the dude who plays Tyson. I think he's a more he's obviously a more accurate version of Tyson, and stuff like that. And then um, like there's scenes in this like the chariot race that gets adapted into that honestly guys looks like they hired the Game of Thrones people to like prop design that because that's how good this chariot scene um, looks and stuff like that. Um, and then you have a great cameo from Lin Manuel Miranda, who you guys know I love on this channel, like because of his experience in both theater, like musical theater. Like he's the guy that directed he's the guy that created Hamilton, right? But also like he's a great actor. Like he's been in like a lot of things, right? And he scored a lot of movies, like a lot of Disney movies. Like he scored Encanto. He scored like when I saw he was Hermes last season, I was like, yeah, that's a great choice. So yeah, like that dude's a legend. So we get a cameo from him, um, and like you can tell the well, I'm still gonna call them kids. The kids improve as actors as the season one went on, and like you can see a massive improvement in just episode 1 and 2 of season 2. Like these kids were good in season 1, but if it's like Stranger Things, they keep getting better and better and better and better and better every season. So, yeah, for me, like, and as I said, I think books should be adapted into series, not movies, because you have a longer time with the characters. Like, I am excited for the Hunger Games movie coming out next year with Glenn Close and Ben Yang and I forget who else is in that, but I think you should do a series on Hunger Games if it was up to me because you have more time to develop these characters and stuff like that. Um, and like for me, Percy Jackson as a series, like this is why even though I haven't read the Harry Potter books yet, I'm going to read them before the show comes out. This is one of the reasons why I'm excited for the Harry Potter series as well because you have a whole series to flesh out these characters and like this Percy Jackson season 2 start is incredible, man. Like, if you guys don't know, yes, I'm biased for Percy Jackson because one, I'm Greek. Two, Percy Jackson was one of the ways I learned Greek mythology when I was a kid. And three, the season 1 was phenomenal. So, um, Yeah, like that's really really dope. And yeah, like it looks like everything got leveled up. Like the acting got leveled up, the like set design and the budget got leveled up and stuff like that. And yeah, like like for me, I'm very very interested to see the dynamic between Annabeth, Tyson, and Percy as the series goes on, and I'm very interested to see if they start to lead leave like signals that Annabeth and Percy are gonna get together, like romantically get together, by the third book because they kiss in the third book. But and that's a spoiler for season 3. So I told you guys, well, this is gonna have spoilers for the book series and the TV series. So yeah, like for me, I'm very curious to see what they change, what they don't, and stuff like that. And yeah, so for me, I would give these 2 episodes a 9 or 8 out of 10. And yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. And yeah, thank y'all so much for watching, and goodbye.